Ready? We're going to go ahead and get started. Notice is hereby given of the regular meeting of the Board of Education of the Town of Westfield in the County of Union, New Jersey at 7:30 p.m. on the evening of Tuesday, May 23rd, 2017, in the boardroom of the Administration Building, 302 Elm Street, Westfield, New Jersey. The purpose of this meeting is to transact the regular business of the board and any other business to come properly before the board. This is to advise the general public and to instruct that it be recorded in the minutes that in compliance with Chapter 231 of the Public Laws of 1975, entitled the Open Public Meetings Act, the Westfield School Board on Thursday, May 18th, 2017, caused to be posted at the office of the Board of Education, located at 302 Elm Street, Westfield, New Jersey, and delivered to the Westfield Leader, the Star Ledger, the Westfield Library, Town Clerk of Westfield, Tap into Westfield, and Patch.com, a meeting notice setting forth the time, date, and location of this meeting. Mike, can we have a roll call, please?
Yes. Michael Beelan?
Yes.
Mark Friedman?
Here.
Brendan Galligan?
Here.
Robert Garrison?
Here.
Christopher Langhart?
Here.
Gretchen Oleg?
Here.
Peggy Oster?
Here.
Charles Ostroff? Absent. Amy Root?
Here. Brendan, can you lead us in the flag salute, please?
I'll stand.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So we're going to start our meeting. I'm going to start from the podium with our first announcement for the night, and the reason that you are all here. It's my pleasure this evening to recognize students in our music and drama departments or programs who have received state and regional recognitions for their exceptional talent during this school year. When I call your name, I think Lori explained a little bit to you, I'm going to do it in groups. So when I call your name, please step up here, accept a podium, and then, or accept a certificate, and then we're going to have you line up so we can do pictures and all of that, and honor your achievement, and then remain at the front till we do pictures, and then we'll dismiss you all in a group. So first, we're going to pay tribute to the students selected for the 2017 New Jersey All-State Band. These high schoolers auditioned with hundreds of other students in the state and were chosen for their excellence as musicians. And they include Brooke Walden, Austin Chen, Michael Haig, Matt Schiff, and Dale Byert. And while Dale's up here, I'm going to take a moment to also congratulate him on his acceptance into the 2017 All-Eastern Band. Quite an accomplishment to wrap up your senior year, and we have another certificate for you. And of course, we also want to take a minute to congratulate their amazing teachers, dedicating a tremendous amount of time and energy to our phenomenal band program. So I'd like Chris Vitale and Trevor Sindorf to also please come forward. Do you want to take a picture of our band, folks? Thank you. Used to smiling. Congratulations, you guys. We're going to move on to our amazing orchestra program. I'd like to call up Kevin Lee, who was selected, well, come on up. Let me tell you a little bit about Kevin. He was selected in the 2017 New Jersey All-State Orchestra, which is an incredible accomplishment for a sophomore. He auditioned with over 100 eligible students from the 3 region orchestras in New Jersey, so congratulations. And while we have you, I guess we have another certificate to also congratulate you for being selected for the region orchestra. And another student selected for the region orchestra, Morgan Eng. And of course, we want to thank their wonderful teacher, Craig Stanton. So, our orchestra pictures. Great, congratulations, you guys. All right. We're going to move on to recognize our Westfield High School students who were selected to perform in our top choruses. So a total of 7 Westfield High School students were selected to the All-State Mixed Chorus, and that's quite an achievement. So please come to the podium as I call your name. Joseph Maldonado. Matt Cerati. Catherine Moore. Abby Rothenberg. Noah Bram. Alex Sestero. And Max Wazalewski. We also want to congratulate our 2 All-State Treble Chorus students, Nicole Player and Olivia McKelney. And last but certainly not least, congratulations to our junior, Abby Rothenberg, for being chosen to perform with the 2017 All-Eastern Chorus. And a special place in my heart, and also the PTO's Outstanding Teacher of the Year, I'd like to congratulate and call up John Brzezowski. Thank you guys very much. Now we're going to turn to our amazing drama department. In the fall, the Westfield High School Drama Department performed a wonderful rendition of Romeo and Juliet. At Montclair State University's Theater Night Foxy Awards on May 16th, Abigail Connolly won the Outstanding Performance by a Supporting Actress in a Classical Play. And you may recall that she was quite brilliant in the role of the nurse. So, Abigail, if you could please come up. We also had a number of Westfield High School students win awards in the Bucks County Student Theater Festivals this year, and they include for an outstanding performance by an actress in the best overall production, For Whom the Bell Tolls, it's Emmy Nadeau, right? Did I say that right? Yeah. she's there. I need like an envelope to like rip open. Best comic duo, best overall production, For Whom the Southern Bell Tolls, Julia Mazzola. And Katie Berry. Best featured actress in 5 women wearing the same dress, Sydney Stewart. And of course, their outstanding director, Dan Devlin. So I want to take a minute just to read his certificate. He won the Excellence in Directing Award at the Montclair University Foxy Award and a Bucks County Student Theater Festival Award. So thank you for working and inspiring our kids. Congratulations. All right, thank you guys very much. So I just want to thank the Edison parents, teachers, everyone for your patience, but now we're going to turn to the Edison Awards. On behalf of the Westfield Board of Ed. Oh, they're not here? Oh, all right. So I'm going to kick you guys out. And we'll bring the intermediate guys. Thanks again. Thank you for all your hard work. No, that's okay. I just didn't realize.
I think I mentioned this to you once before, but we're trying to get more engaged.
Lori,
involved.
these are the ones that are here.
Yeah. So really pick his brain. His thoughts, because I know you guys represent both sides of that.
I've been there. Yeah,
Just to see where his.
not for this, but I've.
For the most part, it's one of the objects point of they base that. And to
It's a small one.
And so we're trying to figure out.
It's pretty big enough for an average meeting. Or anything unusual. I drove up outside and said, all right, I'll start it.
So, yeah, I spoke with his office and Jen.
I'm good right now. Thank you very much.
Learned that meeting with Frank, Jen Rosso as well.
Warned me that it's been in there. But, you know,
That's good.
have to figure something out.
Right.
I hope
A lot
he
of projects going on, getting most of the work done. Whether you agree with it or not, these folks are getting work, they're getting paid $14 an hour. I understand something more than we used to.
That's why you're doing it.
It's not as bad as Puerto Rico though, because we have like a region now and I've been working on that. Which is
Think we're good? All right, so I'm going to start again by thanking you for your patience while we sort of shifted. Sometimes we need a bigger room, but that's a good problem to have. On behalf of the Westfield Board of Ed, I have the pleasure to recognize students in the Edison Music Program who've received state and regional recognition for their exceptional talent during this past school year. When I call your name, please come to the podium, accept your certificate, and then if you could remain standing up here until we have everyone together and we get a couple of pictures, that would be great. So first, at the intermediate level, Edison had 7 students who were selected to the 2017 Central Jersey Music Educators Association Region Band after competitive auditions. And they include Connor Daly, Robert Strauss, Amy Zhao, Jamie Byard, Andy Zhao, Kaylee Zhao, and I don't believe she's here, but we want to certainly recognize her, Aprina Wang. And of course, we want to give a big thank you and acknowledge their band director for his fine instruction, Mr. Scazzaro, if you could please come up as well. So, our amazing intermediate band students. That's all right, we got time, take your time.
Get closer if you need. It's okay.
Thank you guys very much. Now we want to recognize the Edison students who were chosen to perform in the 2017 All-State Orchestra who competed against hundreds of students throughout New Jersey. And they include Kevin Chen, Amy Zhao, Dylan McCann, and Kelly Egan. And we also want to pay recognition to their teacher for all of your dedication for inspiring our students, Mrs. Amanda Gant. Our orchestra students. Thank you guys very much. So we are obviously quite lucky and blessed in this district with amazingly talented students. So I want to thank you for taking time out of your schedule to come here, allow us to recognize you, and for all your hard work. So congratulations on these awards. Congratulations to your teachers. And you don't have to stay for the rest of the meeting if you don't want to.
How about we turn the air conditioner on?
Yeah, right? Is it just me?
No, it's warm. It's warm for everyone.
Hey, Lori.
Really? You did? I still remember to this day,
It doesn't work for the Wellness Park.
Yeah, do it by together. Let's do it. Go for it.
it's better to fail than fail.
Thank you. Thank you.
I didn't get the scale right.
You have to recreate it here.
Oh, sure, sure. Yeah,
you, Lori. Thank you. Can I go, Solana? So I believe we have some other more mundane announcements. Michael, do you have anything?
I have one. Congratulations to Sue Min Chung, a senior at Westfield High School who was named a Presidential Scholar semifinalist. She is one of only 723 semifinalists in the nation, selected by the White House Commission on Presidential Scholars.
Thank you. Brendan?
For the fourth consecutive year, a team of student volunteers from Westfield High School was presented with the Students Change Hunger Award for collecting and donating food to the Community Food Bank of New Jersey. A total of 3,600 pounds of food was collected, besting their last year's total of 2,918, making Westfield High School the Division VI winner of the campaign. In addition, Westfield was named the heavyweight runner-up across all divisions. Recipients of the award from Westfield High School are Aiden Paul, Ben Halvey, Jack Liebling, Cole Feltman, Kevin Sue, Jacob Davis, Matt Stravak, Patrick Churchilla, Chris. I don't know. There's no vowels.
Anybody else?
Mark Kostak and Eli Burke. The plaque was presented to the students will remain on display at Westfield High School.
Thank you. Mark?
Okay, I have to do this now. So it looks like we've been racking up the Union County Championships. Congratulations to our Union County champs, boys tennis, lacrosse, golf, and baseball. Also, Nicole Castellano, Westfield's athletic trainer, was inducted into Kane University's Athletic Training Education Honor Society in recognition of her accomplishments as a certified athletic trainer, providing outstanding service at Kane University as a cooperating teacher.
Thank you. Amy, do you have one?
I do, yes. This is it's a Board of Ed announcement. The reminder that the deadline for Westfield residents considering a 3-year term on the Board of Education is July 31st at 4 p.m. when petitions are due at the County Clerk Office in Elizabeth. The 3 members whose terms are expiring on the Westfield Board of Education include Peggy Oster, Mark Friedman, and Christopher Langhart. To consider becoming a Board of Education member for the 2017 to 2020 term, candidates must file a petition in person in the office of the County Clerk at 2 Broad Street, Room 113 in Elizabeth, on or before 4 p.m. on July 31st, 2017. The actual election will take place on Tuesday, November 7th, 2017. Nominating petition forms, which must be completed and submitted to the County Clerk, are available at the Board of Education office here at 302 Elm Street in Westfield and on the Board website. Questions regarding the election process can be referred to the Union County Election Supervisor, Lisa Hugelmeyer, at 908-527-4996. Information is available at the County Clerk's website at www.ucnj.org/CTYCLERK. Interested residents are encouraged to contact any member of the Westfield Board of Education or the Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Margaret Dolan, for more information about service on the board.
Thank you. Rob, do you have an announcement? Chris?
Yes, one for Roosevelt. More than $2,600 in donations was collected at Roosevelt Intermediate School during a spaghetti dinner held on April 28th. Approximately 150 guests attended in support of Roosevelt's chapter of Girls Learn International's partner charity, Challenging Heights, an organization in Ghana that is dedicated to ending forced labor and child trafficking. Roosevelt's cafeteria was transformed into an Italian cafe featuring Roosevelt's own jazz band and jazz ensemble from Westfield High School. Congratulations to the students and advisors for organizing this worthwhile event.
Thanks. Peggy?
I'm everybody's favorite board member. I'm going to let you know there's no school on May 29th. Westfield Public Schools and offices will be closed on Monday, May 29th to observe Memorial Day. Remember that the town's parade, in which many of our students will participate, begins at 9 a.m.
Thank you. And our next Board of Education meeting will be held on Tuesday, June 13th. It'll be the reorganization meeting of the board, and we will also acknowledge the intermediate and high school teachers and staff of the year at this meeting. So we'll begin at 7 o'clock that night. A complete agenda will be available on Friday, June 9th on the board website. Do you have any announcements?
I do not.
So we'll move on to that part of the agenda where we recognize the public for agenda items only. Seeing no one come to the podium, I'd ask the board to approve the minutes of our board meeting held on May 9th, 2017, and the private minutes of the same date. Can I have a second, please? Amy, thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Any abstentions or
Me.
Mark,
Abstain.
Mark and Rob? Personnel, Mr. Friedman.
I'd like the board to consider personnel items numbers 1 through 28. Second.
Second.
Brendan, thank you. Dr. Dolan, you want to speak about one of them, please?
I do. I'd like to call attention to personnel item 27. And on that item, I'm very pleased to make a recommendation for Dr. Susie Hung to assume the role of principal of Jefferson School, effective July 24th, 2017. Currently, Dr. Hung is the principal of Walton School in Springfield, New Jersey, the largest school in that district, serving 700 students from pre-K through second grade. Prior to this position, which he has held since 2004, Dr. Hung was the assistant principal at Florence M. Gordonier Middle School in Springfield. She's returning to Westfield because she taught here from 1995 to 2003 at Tamaqua Elementary School. Dr. Hung has earned both her doctorate and master's degree in educational administration and supervision from Columbia University Teachers College. She also holds a Master of Science degree in elementary education from the University of Pennsylvania's Graduate School of Education, as well as a Bachelor of Science in Economics from the Wharton School of Business, University of Pennsylvania. And throughout the interview process, it was very clear that Dr. Young is a true educational leader and a caring educator as well, and so I'm confident in recommending Dr. Hung to be the principal of Jefferson School.
Thank you. Any questions on any of the personnel items on the agenda?
I just want to make one comment if I could. So I was fortunate enough to be on the committee that interviewed candidates. It was only the second time that I participated in a session like that. It was really rewarding. I thought it was great to see how many people really want to work in our district, and the positive energy, and Dr. Hung certainly brought a lot of passion and interest in being part of our district, and the things that she's done in Springfield and throughout her career, I think, are going to really make for an excellent principal at Jefferson. And I'll be watching, since I live right by Jefferson, so I will stroll by every once in a while. But so welcome and good luck to you. Anybody else? Questions, comments? Dana in waiting, or instead of Dana? Mike?
Michael Beelan,
Yes.
Mark Friedman,
Yes.
Brendan Galligan,
Yes.
Robert Garrison,
Yes.
Christopher Langhart,
Yes.
Gretchen Oleg,
Yes, although I abstained from items 6 and 14.
Peggy Oster,
Yes.
Amy Root,
Yes.
thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations, Dr. Hung. Would you like to come and say a few words?
Good evening. It's an honor for me to be here this evening. I have to say, I mean, when Dr. Dolan was talking, I was getting a little teary-eyed. Coming back to Westfield has always been a desire of mine, and being away for 14 years, coming home is a really wonderful feeling for me. Going through the interview process was exciting and nerve-wracking at the same time. I wanted to make sure that, I'm ready to come back, and it's exciting. When I left, it was very bittersweet. After teaching at Tamaqua School for 8 years, I had a wonderful, wonderful experience working as a teacher. The administration was supportive, the parents were amazing, the PTA, the staff, just everybody working together for the best interest of the kids, and that's what I'm all about. And I'm so excited. I'm a very loyal individual, as I'm sure you can tell. Having started my career in Westfield for 8 years and then going into Springfield and having stayed there for 14 years, I think that speaks to loyalty. But I enjoy collaborating with people. I'm really excited to work with Dr. Dolan finally, and to work with the strong administrative staff that she has developed over the years. I'm really excited about that, to collaborate with the strong team and to continue to help Westfield, be on the top of the list and really raise the caliber and continue with that. And, earlier with the awards, that was so heartwarming and a great feeling. But not only that, but in terms of helping the children be very well-rounded, not only academically, emotionally, socially, and being great citizens of the community and really going out there and making a difference. So thank you so much for this amazing opportunity. And I look forward to getting to know you in the upcoming months.
Welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm a proud Jefferson grad, so
Oh,
welcome.
yes.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Well, no, but I feel like I did. I was there long enough. I might as well.
Jefferson fans should do that. Would have thought by the time you got here, you had elementary.
Mark, anything else under
No.
personnel?
Nope, thank you.
Facilities, Brendan.
No formal report. We are meeting on June 16th. Getting ready to start up our summer projects again, including doing the preliminary engineering work for the field replacement at Kaler. But more will follow after the 16th.
Okay, great. Long-range planning, Mr. Freeman.
We have no meetings scheduled. Dr. Dolan, where are we in the information you were gathering?
We do have some information from the architect which we can share, but we are also waiting to hear from the demographer. So as soon as we hear, we'll reach out, see
Okay.
if we can schedule
We'll
something.
see if we can do something before the end of the year.
Yes.
Fingers crossed, right?
Yes.
Yes, great.
That would be it.
Policies, Mr. Langhart.
We have 3 items on for policies. I'd like to consider the board to approve item number 1, the first reading of the following policies: 2424, goals for athletic participation; 2425, physical education; 5500, conduct, discipline code of conduct; and 7490, pets on school property. Can I have a second? Thank you, Brendan. Any questions? No.
Michael Beelan,
Yes.
Mark Friedman,
Yes.
Brendan Galligan,
Yes.
Robert Garrison,
Yes.
Chris Langhart,
Yes.
Gretchen Oleg,
Yes.
Peggy Oster,
Yes.
Amy Root.
Yes.
Thank you.
And if I could just add to that?
Yeah.
That's all right. One of those that we just passed was the Code of Conduct, which we review each year. And each year, we have a committee made up of community members, high school students, staff members, board members, et cetera. So I'd like to thank everyone who was on that committee who gave us feedback for constantly improving our Code of Conduct and updating it. So thank everyone who was part of that.
Yes, thank you for doing that. The second item, I'd like the board to consider for approval, item number 2, I'll just read the first sentence. Approval of the Westfield Madison Adult School to use classroom space in the Westfield School District for the sole purpose of providing adult educational experiences for the 2017-18 school year at no fee. Can I have a second? Thank you, Brendan. Just a quick comment. This is an extension of what we did for the adult school last year, and going forward, I think the Policies Committee, in conjunction with facilities, is preparing a list of charges for use of school property that will go into effect hopefully by the fall at the latest. Yeah, we're still
Right.
discussing it. So while we're doing this year, I don't think we're going to be charging no fee going forward.
Right, this was I think there's a significant amount of us who are either on facilities or policies, so you're aware that we're in the process of updating and revising our school use, facilities use policy to incorporate and standardize the fees that are imposed on outside groups. But that policy is not yet ready.
Right.
And we had granted a waiver for the adult school to support them in their efforts last year to our current policy. So the policy committee decided to do it again. But I think with the understanding that this is probably the final year that will be able to happen.
Right, once the overall policy for charges goes into effect.
Right. Okay.
Any further questions?
Michael Beelan,
Yes.
Mark Friedman.
Yes.
Brendan Galligan.
Yes.
Robert Garrison,
Yes.
Chris Langhart.
Yes.
Gretchen Oleg.
Yes.
Peggy Oster,
Yes.
Amy Root.
Yes.
Finally, number 3, I'd ask the board to approve the superintendent's decision on HIB incidents 17R08, 17R09, 17E15, and 17E16 for the reasons set forth in each report. Can I have a second? Brendan, thank you.
Michael Beelan,
Yes.
Mark Friedman,
Yes.
Brendan Galligan.
Yes.
Robert Garrison,
Yes.
Chris Langhart.
Yes.
Gretchen Oleg.
Yes.
Peggy Oster,
Yes.
Amy Root.
Yes.
Policies Committee will meet June 6th is the next meeting.
Great.
Nothing
Thank you.
further. Thank you.
For curriculum instruction and program, I would like to ask the board to consider and approve items 1 and 2 on the agenda. Can I have a second, please? Michael, thank you. The attachment one detailed the field trips, including an overnight field trip, which is the annual French field trip that's taken every year. And then item 2 are for first reading the math and practical arts curriculum that was brought to SIP on Friday. I sent notes, but does anyone have any questions about all of that curriculum was reviewed in the regular 5-year cycle, and I think my notes highlighted any significant changes. No questions, Mike?
Michael Beelen?
Yes.
Mark Friedman?
Yes.
Brendan Galligan?
Yes.
Robert Garrison?
Yes.
Christopher Langhart?
Yes.
Gretchen Oleg?
Yes.
Peggy Oster?
Yes.
And Amy Root.
Yes.
Thank you.
Nothing further. I know we have another meeting, but I never know when they are, so you'll get an email. Finance, Mr. Friedman.
I'd like the board to consider finance items 1 through 13. Second, please.
Second.
Brendan, thank you. Item 13, we'd like to accept a gift of $500 from Mr. Richard Cheng's employer, TIAA, matching his $500 donation to Roosevelt Intermediate School to purchase technology. So thanks for that. Anybody, questions, comments?
I have a question on number 5, item 5, about we're sending 72 students to the Union County schools, magnet schools, and we had a cost of $432,000. I just want to know why we are paying that fee when the residents pay the county taxes and we're paying that on top of it.
Because that's the system.
Okay.
I don't know what else to tell you.
All right.
I understand the question, though,
Yes,
but
well,
that's...
because I mean, here we're fighting for computers and smart boards, and our residents are paying our taxes, and now in a sense the county's double dipping, and we're paying just because, and I don't understand that.
Right, that is the tuition they charge, but you're also
Okay.
correct that that the county schools do receive money as well from the state. You're correct, and from the county. That's correct.
Okay.
Anybody else? Okay. We had a second, right? Yeah, Brendan.
Mhm.
Yes.
Michael, thanks.
Michael Beelen?
Yes, but no to item 5.
Mark Friedman?
Yes.
Brendan Galligan?
Yes.
Robert Garrison?
Yes.
Chris Langhart?
Yes.
Gretchen Oleg?
Yes.
Peggy Oster?
Yes.
Amy Root.
Yes.
I believe we have a meeting scheduled for Friday, June 9th.
Yeah, that's right.
Finance?
Yeah.
I think it's second.
June 2nd?
The second?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Technology.
No reports, but we have a meeting coming up, I believe, on June 9th.
Yeah. I knew there was one of those.
One of them.
Too many meetings. I'd like to ask the board to note the notes for the record that are listed on the agenda. And do we have any unfinished business? Do we have any new business? Liaison reports.
The only thing I'll mention, I believe there's still time to register if members are interested, is that the Garden State Coalition of Schools has their annual meeting May 31st at 8:30 a.m. at Forest Gate Country Club in Monroe Township. There were several emails sent out, including this past Wednesday, if anybody's still interested.
I think Amy's attending. Are you attending?
I'm attending as well, yeah.
Thank you for representing us there. Any other liaison reports? At this point, I'd recognize the public for questions or comments. Seeing no one come forward, I'd ask the board to approve the following resolution. Resolve that the Board of Education move into private session for the purpose of discussing matters rendered confidential by state and federal law, legal matters, contract negotiations, and harassment, intimidation, and bullying incidents. And be it further resolved that any discussion held by the board which need not remain confidential and the results of the discussion will be made public as soon as practicable. Can I have a second, please? Amy, thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. We are in private. Thank you very much.